Coach Pough. Seemed like, safe to say, this was perfect football weather, so to speak.
It is good football weather. It's always fun for me to see, some of the new guys, the fresh guys who were freshmen last year get an opportunity to be a real part and to get them integrated into the team in a way where we start to actually see them get a chance to play. So it's always fun to get the new guys going and you got to kind of see the changeover from one year to another.
Well, it's counted about 73 players. Is that a high number for spring?
Yeah, that's kind of usual number. We generally have somewhere in the 60 to 70 range. So yeah, that's pretty usual.
Just health-wise, where is this team staying at right now?
Well, we got a couple guys banged up, and you always have some surgeries and that kind of stuff. We had 2 or 3 surgeries toward the end of the season, and then we had a couple back in the off season. So, hopefully most of those guys will be ready for when we start camp in the fall. But at this point, we're in pretty good shape.
Safe to say the attitude is much more positive compared to a year ago.
Well, I don't know. I thought our attitude was positive last year. We were excited about last year. We had come off of a different kind of season last year. We hadn't had the success that we had this past year. So, this is a playoff team now, who's going into another year where they want to try to continue to improve on that. So, you might be a little bit different kind of style of mentality that way. But besides that, I think it's a pretty regular year.
Looking at the quarterback so far, with Jadarius, Joey, and also with Adrian, healthy competition once again.
It is, and it'll be interesting to see which one of those guys can get us in the right kind of stuff, can play good, can play at a high enough level. That quarterback position is probably the most important position that we'll get through the spring. So we got to figure out which one of those guys can lead us there. And at this point, it's still wide open.
Another important position, on the offensive line at center, with Tristan gone. How are you dealing with that change?
Well, we're going to try to use Devin Flowers there for the main part. Avery Grant's there, who can also work, some at the position, and then we got a couple other kids that might want to try it, but. It'll probably be between one of those guys, between Devin Flowers and Avery Grant.
Along with the newcomers, with the new coaches, just how you think they're adapting so far?
Well, so far so good. I think we've got, great people in great places, and I'm excited by what we've got by what we put together here with this new group of coaches and the new players that we got in place and some of the other kind of stuff. So I'm looking forward to it.
All right, cool.